Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Kakasungura YouTube channel. It is a beautiful morning, a day that the Lord has given us, a Thursday, and we continue to push to liberate this country. Allow me to take you to Haiti, and I want to give my opinion on the ongoing operations by the Kenya police. Immediately, the Kenya police arrived in Haiti. We were treated into a scripted drama, which, according to a political analyst, I want to set records straight and tell Kenya, do not celebrate yet. Why am I saying this? Immediately the police arrived in Haiti, there was a headline that the gang leader Barbecue has demanded for talks. That statement went out and the Kenya government received that statement as a surrender from the gang leader. But how stupid could we be to believe that Haiti gangs, which have been fighting for years, are surrendering just because the Kenyan police arrived in Haiti? I warn Kenya, do not celebrate yet. Those guys will slaughter you in broad daylight. As a reader and a researcher, Robert Greene, who authored the 48 Laws of Power, tells us in law number 22, use the surrender tactic, transform weakness into power. Now, the surrender tactic, according to me, right, is what Barbecue is trying to play. Because it says, I read again, I'm quoting because this is an offered statement, so I want to quote so that I be clear. Use the surrender tactic, transform weakness into power. This law tells us in some situations, you act as a person who has surrendered. When you act the surrender tactic, then I saw some Gen Zs who have mastered this law in Nairobi. They were playing the same. Mtu anashikwa na polisi, he surrenders. They take him, wakifika kwa lori, anajifanya anaingia. When you act surrender, the police rests. Yeah, wanasema this one has surrendered, so they rest, they retreat. So those guys, they pretend surrendering. When they arrive near the vehicle, they shoot. Yeah, they shoot. What is that in English? They run away. They shoot in English. They run away. Now, to my own view, the gang leader is applying the surrender tactic to make the Kenyan police comfortable as he continues to transform the weakness into... Why am I saying this? Let me substantiate my analysis. As we speak right now, diplomats from China and Russia yesterday, they called on the United States of America to urgently combat the flow of illegal firearms to Haiti. This tells us what? The US government is pushing Kenya to send its police to Haiti. Nirudie. The US government is busy using Ruto to send police to Haiti to combat the situation. The very same government is allowing delivery of illegal firearms to the Haiti gangs whose Kenya police is fighting. So the US government is operating from both sides, from the enemy and from the Kenyan government. So speaking during the United Nations Security Council meeting in the US, ladies and gentlemen, the ambassador faulted President Joe Biden's administration, according to the report, for reportedly failing to block the illicit trade of firearms. The same US that is sending Kenya to fight gangs is the very same government again allowing the gangs Kenya is fighting to acquire firearms from the same country that is funding Kenya to go and fight. Are you really getting the confusion in the whole mission? So when Kenya is celebrating that, yes, we have been respected, the gangs are, yes, they are surrendering. As they are surrendering, they are acquiring firearms from the USA. I don't know if you are getting this. So as Ruto is getting comfortable to have won the battle, as Ruto keeps bragging in other heads of state WhatsApp groups, oh, see, I sent police, see, the gangs are surrendering, we are so powerful, we are so professional. As they keep bragging, the gang leader is busy receiving firearms from the same government that is using Kenya to fight them. Further reports say that both nations have warned, that is Russia and China, both countries warned that the continuous flow of guns to Haiti could immensely hamper the overall efforts to restore calm in the Caribbean nation. According to the Chinese ambassador, most illegal guns seized in Haiti and across the wider Caribbean have been traced back to the United States. And this is what he said. We do not see the current embargo doing anything to prevent the flow of arms from the USA, stated the Russian ambassador. Ladies and gentlemen, the arrival of the first contingent of the multinational security support kicks off a new era in Haiti. Ladies and gentlemen, Kenya, and what is giving William Ruto sleepless nights is the coming general election in the USA. If Joe Biden gets out of power, then I think people like President William Ruto are going to be in trouble. In trouble. Big trouble. You can't trust people who are double speakers. On the other hand, they are telling you, we shall give you finances, we shall give you full support, go to Haiti. At night, they are telling Barbecue, the gang leader, just come. We want to give you firearms so that you go and fight the Kenya police we've sent to you. Now listen, ladies and gentlemen. According to them, they say Barbecue is determined to fight this war. Even if the Kenyan police have arrived, he is determined to finish what he started. I have warned you God bless you. See you in the next video. Asanteni sana.